Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to do red X for Baba. So start on any 4 of these tiles. The one that my character is currently standing on I find the most consistent, which I'll show you in the video. And then you're basically going to walk 2 tiles to the right and 1 diagonally up. So it's like an L, and that'll be the tile you're starting the red X on. The timing of this you'll see through the video. So just as Baba's approaching, you want to be moving to that tile with walk on, then clicking on the teleport crystal to red X. So I went 1 step too far there. So it set the red X up, but I took damage. So you'll see later on, that doesn't have to happen. But I've got a couple of bad examples of starts here, and then I'll show you. I find that that's not the most consistent tile to start on, but it does work. So you can get the red X going from the tile that I've marked there. So just as Baba's swinging, move across, then instantly click the teleport crystal as soon as your character's on the starting tile, and then you're in sync. So I was still experimenting at this point. So I was still making little silly mistakes like that, because I've not really tried red Xing on mobile. But now with the new UI, it's all kind of possible. And I think it's going to make it a lot better for us. Very much liking the new UI. So I've left up quite a few examples of actually red Xing as well, so you can try and get the timing down. So basically, as Baba lifts his paw, you click on the teleport crystal at the bottom, and then 2 tiles in with walk on, you click on Baba to attack, and then rinse and repeat. So I find this starting tile to be more accurate. As Baba lifts the paw, click on that one, and then move 2 tiles by red Xing, and then when you're 2 tiles under Baba, click Baba to attack. So red X, 2 tiles under, click to attack. 2. Then when the rocks are falling from the sky, when you're not moving towards the teleport crystal or Baba, you just got to click 1 tile to the west, like I did there. There's better guides for actually red Xing out there. I'm just trying to show you how to set it up on the new UI really. So the audio quality is not the best on this video either, because my computer is currently packed. I've moved house, and rather than build a computer desk and build the computer, I just wanted to get this video out there. So I'm using my mobile, unfortunately. So this is my preferred starting tile at the moment. I'm still experimenting with it, but I'm getting some consistency with it after a little bit of practice. You can see in the top left I've already spent 2 hours in here. So you don't have to. So that was an example right there of a good clean start. So you don't have to have a run on for the first couple of clicks like every other guide seems to. You can set it up with walk on. Just remember that you've got to turn your run back on when it comes to the boulder phase. So you can see there, just move 1 tick west to get out of the boulder's way. Walk under 2 tiles with the red X, and then click on Baba, and that will automatically make you walk backwards. So all you got to do is click the teleport crystal, click Baba. When he lifts his paw, click the teleport crystal, then when you're 2 tiles under, click Baba. Rinse and repeat. Dead easy. So I took a hit there because I walked 3 tiles under instead of 2. But it still sets the red X up, so it's always an option. And if you've got the Sun Kerish, you can heal back up if you need to. If you've got Boulder Dash on, it might be a bit difficult, but when you get past the boulders, just heal up and get yourself ready for the next phase. Ideally though, once you've practiced, you won't take any damage. So I walked under 3 tiles there and took a hit. So it's always 1, 2 with your true tile, second tile, quick Baba. 1, 2, quick Baba. 1, 2, quick Baba. Simple as that. Pause up, click teleport crystal, 1, 2, quick Baba. Pause up, teleport crystal, 1, 2, Baba. I went a shade too fast there, but luckily it worked. So this is really important. If you've got Mind the Gap on, when you red X, it automatically walks you over the gap. So you've really got to pay attention to Baba's health, because it will just end your run right there. So this is an example of a bad start. I had run turned on, and I was used to doing the walking method. So I had to take a couple of seconds to think to turn my run off, and by then I'd missed the timing basically. So it's out of sync now. So there's no shadows underneath Baba, so I'm just going to show you how to reset that if you've fallen out of sync. So if this is happening, the faster that you can get it fixed, the better, because you start getting problems like the baboon spawning. So I'll just show you. I've reset it here. If you've got Baba's hitbox on, not hitbox, sorry, the true tile indicator for Baba, it'll show you exactly where they're standing. You might need to cross the room a bit more to line him up to get it set up again. So you can see I've got the red X set back up again, but there's too much going on now. The baboons are attacking. Eventually they'll open the sarcophagus and you're just going to get loads of chip damage. So yeah, you can either try and persevere or reset the raid. If you do Baba first, it's up to you, but when you're practicing, expect things like this to happen. So just reset there. You can see it's nice and simple once you get the timing right. So Baba's coming right down the middle, but didn't get trapped because I'd timed it badly basically. So if you come to this tile on the north, then Baba sets himself back up, and then you can just reset it as you normally would. So it's basically the first tile outside of the gap, and then one tile to the east, which is the tile that you saw me standing on. If you stand there and then come back to your starting tiles, you'll be able to reset the red X. I've made some silly mistakes here because I was getting a bit tired, but I've left them in just so you can see the kind of mistakes that you might come across. It's not always perfect, but even when it isn't perfect, sometimes you can get him back in sync and it's okay. So you know you've fallen out of sync if he throws a rock as well. It's pretty much a game ender. So there I went too far. It's throwing me out the opposite side, so I've clicked on the tile that I was telling you about to reset, walked my way back, wait for the shadows, and then just reset. So this isn't in Red X. You can see there's no shadows underneath. So I'm trying to go a little bit further. It's not working. So when I tried to reset before, Baba wasn't in position. It helps if you've got this true tile indicator on, but currently on the mobile UI, if you step under, the true tile indicator turns off. Hopefully they'll fix that. But you can see that if you just keep playing, you can get it back into sync. So the chip damage from the baboons is pretty bad. Obviously you can pray range at this point, but that requires you messing about with prayer and stuff, so unless you've got that set to quick prayer, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, because you'll probably end in the Red X. But you can see, even with that sarcophagus open, the explosions that it sets off are getting very close to where I'm standing. And that's it really.